So you just choose the file, use the right column, and then verify phone numbers. Then I'm gonna show you how to create a simple SaaS using Bold.new and Supabase. What you're gonna learn in this video is how to use Bolt.NEW, how to actually prompt it, how to connect to Supabase, how to eventually troubleshoot some problems that you can have. All right, let's get right into doing it. So I'm gonna go and open a new tab. And I'm not gonna write anything here right now. I'm gonna use this platform, which allows you to use all those language models. And it's actually cheaper than ChatGPT, so it's useful. And I'm gonna use Cloud, so not 3 point, but you can also use ChatGPT or just Cloud. I already tested this one, so I'm just gonna copy this prompt. In the prompt, I pretty much explain what I wanted to do. I want you to create a project in Bold.new. You help me prompt it. I want to make a model login, sign up, and forgotten password pages. I want to use numlookupapi to verify phone numbers. I want the user to be able to upload a CSV, then verify the phone numbers. I want the user to be able to upload a CSV and then verify the numbers in one of the columns. Make sure to give me the option to choose which column I want to verify. You will verify the numbers by sending an HTTP request to numlookupapi. Make sure to give the option to download the CSV after verification. The CSV needs to be the exact copy of the original, but with added extra fields. At the end, I said help me prompt it. So I'm just gonna send that. And now, as you can see, we got the full scope of the project and paste in Bolt. As you can see, it's creating some packages here. I'm gonna come back when it's done. All right, so that's what we got. Okay, so we got an error. I'm just gonna copy everything from here and say to Bolt, I got an error. Help me fix it. Or actually, fix it for me. And I'm gonna paste the error. All right, so it took a minute, but that's what it came up with. So let's try it. Let's create a user. Let's set some random phone number, some random password. If that doesn't work, so let's try to fix again. The sign up and login don't work. Okay, so we got an error that says a Supabase URL is required. Actually, they added this one quite recently, so they made it a lot easier. We just need to go here, choose the organization, which in this case this one, or it might take up to 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna skip that. Alright, so it took less than 5 minutes. Let's try to create a new account. And it seems like the page doesn't work, so just find out the page. It does not work. It took a couple of minutes, but it's fixed. I said the sign up page doesn't work. Then it got a problem, but it gave me an option to fix it automatically. So let's try to create something. Let's try to actually create a user. Hopefully I remember the password. Alright, we're in, but it seems like we don't have any dashboard. When I log in, there is nothing. There is no dashboard. I'm able to include the screenshot. Okay, it seems that it worked. When I use this message, first it gave me an error, but then it gave me the option to automatically fix it, so I just clicked it. And now we have that. So now I'm gonna test it. Here, let's choose the column. Then verify and download. It seems like the columns are a bit weird, so let me try that again. I also need to add an option to remove the file. Add a button that allows me to remove the CSV that I've uploaded. Alright, so it added a remove button that's going to pop in a minute. Let's find the right file. Okay, that's the right file. Use the column and verify and download. It gives the right results, but the CSV is not really correct, so let's try to fix that. And the columns are not correct. As you can see, I gave it actually a really bad prompt because I didn't specify that the CSV that was supposed to be the output is wrong, so let's try it again. Okay, that's the original one. Let's choose the phone number and try it again. It's still incorrect. Alright, let's try to improve the prompt a bit. Let's say the output CSV is not correct. Then copy this one. This is what I get. Into a line type, which is the most important. Field be mobile, and pretty much everything should be shifted to the left. and invalid, it would be true or false. Alright, so it gave me some problems. I separated the verify and download CSV. I also added the preview, so the preview is correct. And I pretty much still got the error in the CSV. I still get something like that. So I said the CSV is not correct when I download it. However, the preview is correct. Re-engineer the CSV output from scratch. Alright, so let's test again. The preview seems correct, but let's check the CSV. So I did some fixes and let's test it again. Again, the preview is correct. Now let's check the actual CSV. And it seems like the CSV is also correct. Let's go to Supabase and maybe check what data we got. Let's see, so we have one user, and for the table, actually we don't have anything. Eventually can make it collect data. Let's say add field that showcase how many total phone numbers the user has verified. As you can see, Bold.new is super easy to use. I would never be able to do all that coding because I'm not a coder. Alright, so as you can see, we added the fields here, but I wanted to check if they're actually remembered in Supabase. Check if that's the original file. If no, so we need to make it remember. We can do that by creating a table in Supabase with the verification history. Create a table in Supabase that collects the verification history for every user. I want you to collect the total number of phone numbers that have been verified. And also in the previous version, without the super basic integration in Bolt, we actually had to create an SQL. So I'm curious if that's going to be the case here. If needed, create an SQL that I can paste in Supabase. You create a table that will hold the verification history. It seems that it's created automatically, so let's check it. Let's go back here, refresh. No tables yet. Alright, so actually I need to allow it from here. Let's go back here, refresh. And maybe now we have something. Oh yeah, now we have a verification history. Great, that's a new idea, know about it. Now it created what I wanted, but apparently it removed the button, so I removed the verify and download buttons, had them back. As you can see, it's not Bold.new is not like a perfect solution, but it's good enough. If you play enough with it, you're gonna get used to it, and it's pretty much good enough for basic project. Alright, so it's finished, and now I have a verification button, so valid, and we also have a download the result button. And it's correct, but we apparently have an error. The request failed, so let's refresh here, double check. Nothing. Okay, let's attempt to fix it automatically. Alright, so it seems that is correct. We got one invalid because I think I hit my limit here on numlookupapi, but that's alright. Let's download the result. Okay, seems correct. Let's check if we actually got an update here. Alright, so everything seems correct. That's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate all the ideas, all the comments that you have, so if you want me to build anything, some other AI system, just leave a comment below and I'm gonna try to build it if it's something interesting.